is the Cobalt Center Station.
I think, everything that's happened has happened before, and we're just either replaying it or rewriting it with a slightly different pen or a different paintbrush, It's always a big experiment. You're never going to know what the outcome will be. I really don't think you can take Detroit out of the equation of everything that happened for techno, especially in the beginnings, and for me.
Jared said that it's your greatest.
I try to spend not too much time thinking about time, because it's one of those things that kind of twists my brain to a point where I start to feel uncomfortable. But I definitely do feel that I'm trying to live on that edge of between now and tomorrow. When you have those quiet moments where people are kind of reflecting on who they are and where they want to go in the future, it always comes back to re-looking at those moments in the past and how you got to where you are.
Right on time, huh?
The periods of history are so short. And I don't know if that has to do with being in the times that we live in, or it has to do with America.
There were 2 million people here or more 50 years ago, and now there's 800,000 or something, and it's dwindling. And so it's like one of those things, one of those dreams that keeps resurfacing. The earth will heal itself. Humans will be gone, and the earth will live on.
I see Detroit as so emblematic of American society, of like if the whole plan had all worked out, it would still be prosperous here.
There's like a blank slate. So it's whatever you want it to be, right? It's whatever anybody who comes here dreams it up to be. So.
Today, this is a parking lot. Yesterday, a movie theater. And before that, a workshop where Henry Ford invented the Model T. The car changed our perception of time by changing our perception of distance, by measuring miles per hour. Ford perfected the assembly line here. He paid a high hourly wage, enough for the workers to buy the car they were building. And time became money. We still design technologies with the hope that in the future they will save us time. But they don't save time. They spend it.
You have to be inclined to seek out the positive.
I want to make time a friend of mine instead of an enemy, so I practice. I pretend that I'm going to die tomorrow.
You know, we see things, acts of destruction and life fading all the time. And
I hope it's a cycle. I hope it's a circular construct. It is, you know, there's the theory that time goes in around and around instead of straight ahead, and I think that's more comforting to me, because it's more like the things that I aspire to be, like the bees, or like the seasons, or feel like I feel like I experience time in cycles so much that it's hard for me to believe that my death will be the end. For me, even. I like the idea that I'm not just heading toward, an end, but that my end will be a beginning also. And that seems just more natural, but I don't know if it is that way.
It was very strange to sort of come in and pick up where someone had left off, especially because they had left off in such a bad state.
Actually, there was a really wonderful moment one time. We were still working on the house, and this woman comes in the house, like tears in her eyes and so excited. And she said, I haven't been in here in 30 years. And she wouldn't even see what was there. She'd walk around going, that's where the stove used to be. That's where my grandmother slept. And she went upstairs and she said, there used to be a little door here. My grandma would keep her liquor in there. And that was only 30 years ago when her reality was happening here, but who knows?
Who knows where they went or what happened, but they couldn't stay here anymore.
Who knows, what will happen here in 30 years.
They're just gone.
We're building our houses. The pace, time is slower. I think it's a healthy place for my kids to grow up. And I love building the house and the gardening, the things that sustain our life.
Time doesn't really make me sad or upset. It's gone before you can conceptualize it, before you can, I used to play that game when I was little, I'm sure you did too, like, it's now, no it's now, no it's now, it's now, and you can never catch it because it's gone by the time you said it. I think that's what meditation is about, isn't it? Just trying to be present and see what's around, listening, to be present and not worry about time, but be in time.
Comes Rico.